Yeah. So I think just now I started. So how to enable Apache monitoring in Datadog? So for that, now I was showing you this one. So here Linux, okay, this is the Linux, and this is a agent, and this is Apache. So agent should send all the data to Datadog. So agent will ask Apache. Think simple. Agent will ask Apache, hey Apache, give me all the information. But the question is how this Apache will give all this information. So agent is asking, Datadog agent is asking Apache or Tomcat or MySQL, hey, give me your matrix. Because remember that every tools are supposed to give their own matrix. Agree with me, all of you? All of you? Hello?
Yes, yes, yep.
Yeah. So Apache will do, you know what? Apache will say, hey, okay, fine, because I'm supposed to give you the matrix of mine. So let's do one thing. I will expose that matrix to some endpoint. Some endpoint means certain port of the same machine. And you don't ask me because it is a trouble for me. Go and ask that endpoint. And every time you have this endpoint, you will get the data. So after that, take the data matrices from the endpoint and send to Datadog. And from here, engineers will look into this and explore the data. So conceptually, if you understood, then I can share that. Correct now?
So that endpoint configuration needs to be there in the Apache, right? In
Ah,
Apache's configuration, which we need to
correct. You
say
have
that.
to know Apache in that case. I mean,
Mhm.
for time being, you don't need to learn, but background, if you have those knowledge, it will be helpful for
Okay.
you. So first step, if I think logically, it's not difficult. Okay. And one more thing, guys, I'm setting a pattern now itself. Docker, you did it, but I did not set a pattern. But for any integration, you have to go to conf.d. You have to copy the YAML file. You have to modify as per the configuration shared by Datadog. Don't refer any other documentation because this will keep changing. And after that, restart the agent and then you validate the data at the data. So here, first thing what I need to do. So agent installation is done already. Second, Apache I need to install, and I need to enable the Apache some endpoint where the metrics can be found. I need to tell agent, hey agent, go and take the input from the endpoint, and agent will send all the data here, and then here you will verify this. Conceptually, if you understood, then I'll show the demo. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's get started. Now, do we have any documentations for that? So yes, we have it, documentations, and that is, mm, let me hide this. Let me share with you, and that is Datadog. Datadog dog, and what was that? I was trying to HTTPD. Okay, so here this is the how to install and configure this one. So this document will help you to get it done. I'm following in front of you, but you have to look at it also. Now you'll ask me, Rajesh, what metrics I'll get it through this integration. So here I have given you metrics. These are the metrics. More than that, you'll get it. This is just for explanation purpose. So what we need to do, step number one, install agent in CentOS, Ubuntu or Windows. We did it. Yes, we did it. After that, install the Apache, Ubuntu and CentOS. So mine is CentOS, right? So I'll click here. And here, this is the tutorial, how to install and configure Apache HTTPD server. So this is Ubuntu, not mine. This is CentOS 7, which is mine. So let's get started. I'm going to update. I'm going to leave it because I know that it's taking lots of time. So I'll just skip it. And you, if you want to do that, it's up to you. So close this guy. And so my screen is visible to everyone, right? All of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, I'm installing the Apache server. Simple command. You don't have to remember though, but I'm following the document, so you'll have a little bit confidence. Same way you'll do that. Now I'm going to start this HTTP server. I'm going to enable it for tomorrow because I need this. And then status, check the status. And here is running. Okay, so now Apache is running. Now, second thing, you have to create one file index.html. So let's create it. And this is the file HTML code actually. Okay, just copy paste, that's all. Done. Now here you have to enable the AT port actually. So this command, if you run, it will open up HTTP and HTTPS. You can also disable the firewall D also, and that can be done. So it's anyway, whichever you are comfortable, you can do that. But you know what? I need a little bit of more data from this server. So systemctl stop firewall D. It's not a good practice, but I'm just doing it because I want the smooth demo, not complicated demo to be sure. So disable. So in that case, these two commands not required. It's only creating an exception for HTTP call and HTTPS. Okay. So after that, I'll validate whether my server is up and running or not. So what is the IP address? So IP address is here. So I'll just hit this. It's running. Correct, na guys? All of you? Hello.
Yep.
Okay. So now I did this one step. Let's move on to the close this URL. Work is done. Now step number 3. Click on the integration using left bar. You know what? This step will be so repetitive every integrations. So you have to do that. So there's no you don't have to fear it. So go to the Datadog, go to the integrations, click on it, and here see, because process monitoring is enabled, no, it got detected. And now I'm going to automatically it got installed. So for me, it's got installed automatically because of process, but for you, you can do that. Now don't get scared from the looking at all the documents. It has a lots of configuration for different requirements. Stick to what we needed. So step number 1, we need to edit this, and you need to tell where is your endpoint. This is the endpoint address. As per the image, this is the endpoint you have to configure to the agent. So you'll say, Rajesh, I have not enabled it. How can I do that? So for that, here, this is the step 4 for it. So this is so you can do step 4 first or step 3 first. Hardly it matters actually. So I'm doing step 4 first. Why? Because I want you to understand this flow. So here, what is the requirement? How to enable mode status on your Apache server and enable extended status. Now you'll say, what is this you are talking about? So remember, in simple way, I'm telling you to enable this endpoint where the matrix can be found. In Apache, there is a 2 module which is you have it. This module, which you have to enable it, and same time you have to configure it. Are you understanding, all of you? All of you? Hello? I'm audible, right?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yeah. So what is a mode status? You can read it. You can go slow. Spend some time. Don't rush to the conclusion. And this is the code. So what to do? How to enable mode status in Apache? So you have to go to this code, okay, and you have to add this int. Okay. Don't add entry blindly. Okay. There should be some logic behind it. So here, this is the configuration file. This is the line after that you'll add it here, and this IP address should be yours. 192.168.1.7. Okay, so how do you get IP address and all? You know that very well. Okay, so this is the line. So can we do that?
So this is the CentOS IP, right?
This is CentOS IP.
Okay.
Private IP means real IP. Okay.
Sure.
So
Or is it the same one which you shared as a public IP to us?
no, that's a fake IP. That's not a real IP. If
Okay.
you in a Linux, that after login, if you do IPA, you will get those IP here. So eth0, if you see no here, so this is IP.
Okay, I need. Okay.
So the IP which I gave it to the EC2 IP, that is not a real IP. In AWS, we have one public IP, one is private IP. Public IP will change if you reboot and all. So not real IP. It's a way to connect to the machines. So I have to give the real IP, not a public IP. Okay. So here I did this and everything. So can I follow this command? So let me go and modify this code and I'm modifying this file. Be careful. Don't if you make a mistake. Okay, one more thing. So if you make a mistake, then getting a file separate one. So you have to remove it and then install it Apache one more time. So be careful. Actually, if you are not sure, take a backup. Okay. So this is the one. Now here we have 500 lines. So how do we go to that line? So I have to go to that line which is document root. Okay, enter. Here it is. So below that, I will basically, if you know Apache, you can give it at multiple places also, but I'm not adding so much of masalas right now because I don't want to teach you Apache. So this is the stuff, and blindly you can go here and then put it up. So guys, did you understand that this process, all of you? Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, Rajesh.
Now what will happen? So this mode status, this is the module which will publish all the matrices of Apache at this address, server underscore hyphen status. That means this address you'll get all the matrices. Right now it's not there. Okay, but you'll see all the matrices. Okay, and now here you are saying, hey, allow from other side also, outside also. So that's okay, no problem. So I'll just go and save it and restart this. So I'll follow the document only. I'm not following my commands because I don't want you to get lost. So here I'll check, this command will check the configurations. My bad, copy paste has up. So this command will check the configurations for Apache, whether it's correct or not. It says syntax okay. And this command will restart the Apache. And now after that, you can go and check the server status. And you should have. So you have got this matrix. These are the matrices which you got it. And this matrix, Apache will keep publishing at this endpoint. So as per the discussion, this is also done and this is also done. Are you comfortable with it so far?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'll go back to the documentation. Yes. So here, so this is also done. So I'll go back to the step number 3, and this is where I want you to focus. So be careful, be slow, understand the things and do that. Don't rush because you are in a SRE world, DevOps world. There's no manual as such. It's a skill set you develop. So can we do this for step number 1? So for that, etc Datadog agent and conf.d and Apache. Here, see the same process you are following as you followed in Docker. So here cp to this one. Now the question is, you have to tell this configuration where is the status server. So here you go a little bit down and you'll see that here instances, they have also given you instances. Don't try to change something which is not required. So be calm and do that properly. So here instances of what? Apache, where? So if you see that this is a not commented. So that means by default, this URL will work for me. Correct now? Local host or IP address both will work for me. Correct? All of you?
Yes, yes.
So agent is going and I'm configuring agent saying that, hey, agent, go and take the matrix from the endpoint. And this is the endpoint. So actually it was enabled automatically. And that's what I want to be assured about it. This should be this line. Let's say if you say, Rajesh, agent is here, but Apache you are running here. So can I matrix? Yes, agent tell this, you can add as many matrices. Here is just a YAML. If you see here, you can add a more entry here. Okay, it's an instances, S, right? Multiple. So it's a one URL, you can add a multiple. So multiple Apache you also for timing one is sufficient. And this is done, guys. And then restart the agent. This is what I have to do that. So I did it already here just to get confirmation. These all commands. If you're a newbie with a Linux, these are the commands. And get comfortable. It's already there and done. Now I'm going to restart this agent. Done. And this is the specifications which I have screenshot and everything is done. So restart done. Can we verify? So now guys, restart is done. You can check also Datadog agent check config check config check and see, got it. So Apache is enabled. Can we go and check the matrices Apache has come or not? So it's already installed. Now see installed Apache. Can you see guys this one? Can you read it? What exactly that is? All of you? Hello?
Say matrix
Huh.
explorer.
Huh. So that means whatever the metrics you are storing of Linux, Ubuntu, or Windows, or Docker, or Apache, you can explore here. Okay. So earlier I did not try, but now you have to validate. So explore. Let me check. So first I want to check Docker has come out. See, Docker has come. All the matrices are here. I want to check Linux node. Node has come. Linux also. Some matrices are there, different Windows. Few Windows has come. Now Apache. See, so many. So if you hit more on this website, more matrix will be generated. More. I'm creating few fake. Okay, usually real time will be there. So Apache has come actually. You saw that here. It has come. So now net bytes. See here is there. You have to get comfortable with this UI slowly. Okay, lots of things are there to learn. So can we go and check the infrastructure list, Apache integration? So I don't know how come this machine has come. I think someone has used this is a mistake. See, many of you, I think you have used this command blindly. You know, what does that mean? Anyone?
It used your API.
Yeah, this. So I'm monitoring your server. See these two machines because I'm not using AWS. You guys are using AWS. Okay, anyways, so here this is my machines, and let me containers, I got it. I processes, I got it. Network, no. Log, no. Traces, no. Security, no. Matrices, I got it. So yeah, and Apache. So can we go and check the process? See here, Apache. Understood, guys? All of you? How do you get the Apache matrix? All of you? Okay.